Hello, and welcome to this episode of Crate Conversation. I'm very excited to be here today with Suzy Raabe and Nikki Mazur. They are part of the Food Angels group that we've spoken before.
Yep.
But there's some big news about the Food Angels that I wanted to reach back out to you and have a conversation about what all you guys are doing now, right?
Well, thank you for having us back, first of all, because I got a lot of feedback from the last interview, and it was a big hit, so I appreciate that.
Great.
We are now at Seeds of Service on Mantoloking Road, doing the same thing as we were doing before.
Okay.
So every other Sunday from 10:30 approximately to 11:30, we're serving a hot meal, as well as giving away sandwiches and fruit and snacks and clothing.
Okay.
Also offering haircuts for the homeless.
Oh, wonderful.
So it's just a case of that we moved from Lakewood to Bricktown because I feel like we established ourselves very well in Lakewood.
Sure.
We got a good response. We did it for approximately 5 years. And now I want to move on to Bricktown and support my hometown.
Right.
And help the people here.
Oh, that's wonderful. So I know that we've connected, and we had our first service at SOS about almost 2 weeks ago at this point. And we had a couple people come. But I think what's important now is that you guys get the word out that we're here in Brick Township, and that. So I know a lot of times when people hear about we're having this conversation, a lot of people are thinking, well, I'm not homeless. I don't have a lot of food in my house, and I'm kind of hungry, but I'm not homeless. Is this something that, what type of people are you looking for to serve in the community?
My target audience would be the homeless. However, there's certainly people ranging from just a little bit of food insecurity to seniors that are having a hard time making it on just Social Security. So
Sure.
Come see us.
Right.
We can give them a hot dinner for that night. Maybe a dinner for the following evening as well. Sit down and get a haircut. Make yourself feel better.
Exactly.
Maybe go stroll down and pick up some clothing. We had a couple last week that came. The gentleman and his wife and daughter were new from Peru. And they had only just arrived here 3 days before.
Right.
And he didn't have any food in his house yet. And we were able to give him food and a book bag for his little daughter.
Yeah, that was nice. Yeah.
So we'll help anybody that's in need. If you come up and you have a request, we're going to help you. Nobody's going to get turned away.
That's great. Yeah. So, and then you mentioned hot meals. So it's 10:30 to 11:30. And during the summer, when we're serving a hot meal up, sometimes people are like, well, I really need something for dinner. So you have takeaway containers.
We have to-go containers. And the good part, too, is if we prepare enough food for approximately 80 people. If we don't have 80 people at the end of our service, SOS has been kind enough to take the food, and they're going to distribute it the following day when they're back open.
Right.
So the food is put in a container that is storable.
Yeah.
And then if somebody comes in the next day and they don't have anything for dinner that night, you're in luck.
Right.
Here's something now.
It's always good and it's good hot food. So what are some of the things that you've served, just so people have an idea?
Last weekend we did beef stroganoff with egg noodles. This weekend we're doing beef goulash. In a couple weeks, we're going to be doing ham, peas, and beans. We do a full turkey dinner.
Sure.
We did ham with macaroni and cheese a couple weeks ago.
So something for everybody, right?
Yes.
People, and then also aside from the hot meal, you mentioned that they have other things that they can take with them, right? So
they get a sandwich. They can get fresh fruit, pastries. 502 Bakery donates to us every other week, which is wonderful. Even gluten-free.
Great.
So, and I know that you...
Just in case, you never know, right? You never know who's gluten-free out there, right?
And Panera Bread. So I'm going to give a shout out to both of those businesses.
And so how do you get the food to make these meals?
I have a Facebook page, The Food Angels.
Okay.
And as soon as we have a service, I start a list up for the following 2 weeks. So I design a menu, whatever it's going to be, and then I figure out all the ingredients that are going to be needed for it. And I post it on this website or Facebook page, and people just jot down, I'll donate the ground beef, I'll donate the elbow macaroni, whatever. And I keep track of it, and then all the ingredients show up at my porch.
Great.
Just like magic.
And then do you do all the cooking or do you have people who help you with cooking? No, you do a lot of cooking.
I do a lot of cooking. Usually there's 2 of us who volunteer to do the cooking for that week.
Okay.
We get all the ingredients. We pick everything up usually on a Thursday night, Friday morning, pick everything up, and then we cook.
Start cooking,
get
right?
everything ready. We put it into a Cambro, and then we carry it over to SOS now it will be. But yeah, it's exciting.
Yeah.
This is my 3rd summer as one of the cooks, I guess.
You can say chef.
Not, I wouldn't go that far, but as one of the cooks. But yeah, it's a lot of fun, and we love that now we'll actually be able to serve some of the people in our community.
Yeah, which is
It's great. Most of us are from Brick, so this will be a nice little change.
right.
Yeah.
And the majority of our donations come from Brick residents.
Right.
So I feel like they're going to be even more appreciative to know they're donating to people in their own environment,
Right.
their own community. So,
yeah, because there are people in our community that are in need.
absolutely.
And that don't necessarily know where to go for help, or they are familiar with SOS because they go there for assistance with other things. So partnering up with SOS to use that space is
It's a godsend.
super helpful, right?
Yeah. We're under
Yeah.
a nice awning now.
Yeah, it's not, we're not,
For weather elements,
yeah.
right? So that's
Yeah.
nice. But what's also nice is SOS offers so many other services that we can direct these people to. And I think that's probably what I'm most excited about. So that if someone were to come up to us and through conversation let us know that they're struggling with drug abuse or they're struggling with alcohol abuse or they're looking for a job, we can direct them to the resources that SOS offers. And that's just something that we didn't have at our access in Lakewood.
Sure. It was, you were serving,
Yeah.
doing haircuts, and then, providing some things to people that needed it, but you weren't able to really offer services. beyond
Right.
that. Yeah.
And I think that's so important. And I think the people will appreciate it too, because it shows that we care enough that we're going to direct them in a path to help them out.
Sure.
It's not just here, take your bowl of food and leave.
Right, right.
We're there to help them out.
And you're building relationships too. It's not just like, hello,
Absolutely.
goodbye. It's now, we're going to be here every 2 weeks. We're here to support the community.
Yeah.
And you're hoping that people will come back. You want regulars. You want to get to grow a community. And once those people start coming, you get a couple people, they tell a couple people, and so on and so
what we're
on.
hoping.
That's right.
And then, the word spreads.
And as you've seen in Lakewood, we developed a lot of relationships
Sure.
with people, and there were regulars week after week that we saw. And that's what we're hoping to have now.
Right.
And as you develop those relationships, then oh, you know what, Bob does blah, blah, blah. Maybe we can get him a job.
Sure.
Or whatever. And as you learn more about these people, you realize what's important and what they need.
Yeah.
You just have to get the word out there, and we have to figure out a way to get transportation for them.
Right. So that's, if you're listening and of people who are in need that might, benefit from the Food Angels, that's like another piece of this puzzle, right? So you're all providing the food, you're providing things that people can take with them to last a day or two for extra meals. You're providing clothing in some respect, depending on if people are in need of it. And now, we can ask for extra outreach for, does anyone have ideas for transportation? If you have people in your neighborhood that are needy, are you willing to carpool or bring people over during these hours to
A handyman.
to do
something
some
like that.
service? Right, exactly. So this is, reaching out in your own community to get that work done, right?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
so-
what I'm hoping for,
Yeah.
is to get more people involved, pass it on, and just have the whole snowball effect.
Right. And you feel good helping, right? So you feel good donating. You feel like you're part of something in the community. And that's fantastic. So
Because the hard reality is there are homeless people in Bricktown,
absolutely.
Yes. And they need help. So whatever we can do. I know that you're working on different things already. So it's all part of the puzzle.
Right. There's all different pieces to it, and working together, everybody can help make a difference, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Is there anything else that we can share that we might have missed?
Let me think. Like I said, the majority of our donations come from people in Bricktown, but I even have people as far south as Florida and as far north as Vermont that donate to me. And I can't say thank you enough, because without everybody's donations, it wouldn't be possible. There's
Right.
no way I could do this on my own. And the same thing with all the people I have helping me. I have a group of probably 25 now. Started off with maybe 3, and we're probably up to about 25 now.
Right.
And again, It would never be possible without everybody helping.
Yeah.
We're going to make up flyers that will be bilingual. So for the Spanish speaking community, everything will be outlined for them. I'm going to put it in different areas with your permission.
Sure. Why we can leave some here. I can send them out to some of the clergy throughout town, not just at visitation, but at the other churches that might be interested in participating.
Okay.
And
I was thinking like Knights of Columbus and VFW.
Yeah. So when you leave those with us, we have some ways of sharing that with those organizations as well.
Okay.
So happy to do that. Yeah.
And anybody that knows somebody that's struggling, send them our way.
Absolutely.
We'll have it posted at the end of this.
Yeah.
Our dates.
We're going to put the dates up for the rest of the year. And then how to contact you by Facebook if you want to join the Facebook page so you can see what donations are needed. And then
the Food Angels.
It's the Food Angels. It looks just like that. Looks just like that. So yeah, I mean, I think what you're doing is really phenomenal. It's a great outreach for the community, and you have a good group of people working with you every other week, making a big difference. So
well, I appreciate your
We
support.
appreciate all your help. We do.
It's very important.
It's been great getting to know everybody for sure.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
and
you.
being a part of something.
And you're
really
out
nice.
there. Like the
With
rest of
us in the rain, no matter what the weather.
I feel like we've lucked out with weather for the most part.
We
though.
have.
There's been like a blessing from above.
That's what I say every
You know?
time. God provides.
We've gotten drizzled on, and the one day it was like blazingly hot, but most of the time we either get in just before or just after whatever's going on.
We always luck out.
So
Yes.
it's been good. It's been a good run, and I'm glad to see you continuing in Brook Township. It's nice.
We're happy to be doing
happy to do
this
that.
for sure.
So,
Thank you.
Thank you guys so much for everything
you.
that you do. Please take a look at the information up on the screen. If you'd like to donate to the Food Angels or be a part of the services every other week, you can join Food Angels on Facebook and reach out to Suzy and get more information. So thank you so much for joining us on this great conversation, and we'll see you next time.